If you're trying to lose a few pounds and butter is out, you're gonna love this.
Molly McButter.
Now you can shake on the taste of butter for just 4 calories.
Molly McButter.
Molly McButter Natural Butter Flavor Sprinkles. The taste of real butter with only 4 calories per serving. A very wholesome, 100% natural 4 little calories. So indulge yourself.
Molly McButter.
You've got Molly now.
Grandpa, you think you could have a party every time you come out with a new product? This is really nice.
You don't have a party like this every night.
This is big. This is really big, this new light microwave popcorn.
With 1/3 fewer calories and 2/3 less fat.
Than our regular microwave. And it pops up more than any other light microwave.
It's going to keep my figure just like it is today.
Well, you're pretty good looking, Grandpa, you know.
That's what Grandma says, too.
Yeah. Not all of us can be as good looking as you, Grandpa.
Well, that's true. That's true.
If I can fly, I would go to Texas and go to California, Mississippi, Jamaica, New Mexico. I'll fly all over the world and go outer space to all the planets, see what they got there.
1 out of 8 teenagers in America is functionally illiterate. What a child grows up to be is up to you. It's up to all of us.
This is the one I direct.
Will Elliot's big chance ruin Mike's career?
It's your responsibility to get the job done.
Tell me this isn't a train wreck.
It's a train wreck.
It's a train wreck.
An all-new 30-something, Tuesday.
I can't do it.
It's been called compelling, gritty, and absorbing. This week on Equal Justice.
You left a girl who may still have been alive.
A sex scandal rocks City Hall.
I sold you to the committee and I can take you out.
Equal Justice, Wednesday.
You know it makes me wanna...
Shout Power Stick lets you stick it to tough stains today.
Throw my hands back and...
Shout them out next wash day.
Kick my feet out and...
Shout Power Stick keeps stains from setting in till you're ready to wash them out. In tests against spray and wash stick, women chose Shout 2 to 1.
You know it makes me wanna shout. Come on now, shout.
Want tough stains out? Choose new Power Stick Shout.
Another thing that they taught me was...
Okay, back at it. These video games ain't gonna beat themselves. That's right, so I saved Risei. So I guess I just... Now I can either do side quests or chill with my homies. Level up my social links. Is it raining today? That means I can do the Beef Bowl challenge. How exciting. I seem to recall it doesn't play music when it's raining, right? That's what that means? Mm-hmm. Time for another 15-minute boss fight. It is raining, sweet. No, I think I'm... So it's weird. This game pretty much rotates around pretty definitively between like dating sim, life sim type stuff, and dungeon running. What game is this? Persona 4, but thank you for reminding me to change it. Change the title and things like that. There we go. Your break roll reminds me of the times I watched less than legal streams of European soccer and get to see the strange ads from other countries. Yeah, I used to watch, it wasn't necessarily that, but it was similar. I used to watch, and much nerdier, I used to watch Brood War streams from South Korea, which got a lot better once they added English commentary, but I'm Vegetable Spy, I'm not going for 100% social links. I'm just kind of playing and seeing what happens. What keyboard is that? It's a Black Widow, Razer Black Widow. But yeah, seeing the like South Korean commercials is just like, man, it's like it's a whole other country. Yeah, it was neat. And even though I grew up in America, I think you get a pretty interesting... Shit. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's right, the bus. Forget about that. Oh, go to Pep Shiroku at night. Good to know. Do I have enough for this? Yay! And bus stop. Alright. I guess that's the only one I don't have enough stat for. Guessing I need to play this one before getting into 5. Jasper? Not really, no. Yeah. The Rainy Day Beef Bowl. The plots are pretty disconnected. It's kind of... There are some similarities or some... Can you recommend this game? I do. Cluj? Clug? I don't know exactly how to pronounce your name, but... I think it's an extremely well-made RPG. It's one of the few, like, great JRPGs. Did 4 ever come to PS4? No. It's on PS2 and the Vita. That's it. Should probably save my money for important things like rent. Meat Dimension. Is this the PS2 version? No, Linky. This is Golden's. This came out on Vita, and I'm playing it on a PlayStation TV. All these traits are necessary. Give me them stats. You gotta go face the cold realities of life, Mr. Hanky. That sucks. Do you think you'll... But, I assume that means work or chores or something, so good luck with that. But Steven, do you think you'll stream Persona 5? Yes. Let's play the previous Persona games. Not at all, Resonator. They're pretty similar to, like, Final Fantasy in that there are certain themes that the games have in common, but there is not a continuous plot between them. I mean, there kind of is, but... Does it look better on Vita? No, it looks about like this. I mean, a PlayStation TV is just a Vita with an HDMI out. Oh, I got a book. Huh. I didn't think you would get a book from him. Yeah, my girlfriend's playing Bioshock in the back. Go to the hospital? Isn't ready to advance. Fuck off, Nanako. Yeah, I'll go to the hospital, I guess. You have to take the bus at night? Is that the idea? University, even though I feel fucking sick, but due dates are due dates. They are, Mr. Anky. Just playing Bioshock on PC. Been playing on survival. Yeah, same here. Linky. I think I got over the hump, actually. It's pretty rough. That first Big Daddy fight is a bear. But after that, they start to be a little more generous with ammo, and then once you get your first like weapon upgrade, it's pretty smooth sailing, because you can actually do a decent amount of damage. I thought the bus stop was up here. No? I guess it's down. Oh yeah, that's right, it's at the entrance. There are romantic interests and everything? Yes. So there are relationships basically, but with both men and women. Some of which can be romantic. The idea is that if you spend time with people and get to know them and like kind of pick the right dialogue options according to their characters, you will get a stronger relationship with them. And then that also gives you a stat boost in the dungeons whenever you create persona of the same arcana. It's complicated, but it's a pretty great setup for a game. There's a lot of mechanics and they all play together really well, and also kind of play into the plot and the setup of the story and everything. Hey, Miss Blue, nice to see you again. Damn it, I dropped a fish oil pill. Where'd you go, little guy? There you are. Did you ever finish your Mass Effect run? I don't think I've done the hospital job before. Uh-oh. Spooks. Sounds similar to Fire Emblem. Yeah, it is kind of similar to Fire Emblem, except instead of turn-based combat, instead of like strategy, it's more JRPG turn-based combat. But yeah, that's a really good point of comparison. Haunted room. Oh, Miss Blue, you don't have to apologize. It's okay.
Oh, you're cute. You're the student who started working here today, right?
She got a beauty mark.
I'll show you something fun the next time you're here.
Yeah, I figured out the code.
I'll see you again.
What'd you do?
Random guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I I went looking around at all the posters, and some of the posters have years on them.
Ah.
So I decided to try one of those years, and the first one I tried worked.
Smart. I wonder if maybe they all work. Huh.
Maybe.
That's pretty great.
I don't think I'm going to find all the roses, though. Just like the optional thing.
Ben McSausage, she's not flirting with me. She's flirting with the anime version of me. It was much more attractive. And cooler. Hey, Co. Isn't ready to advance. Fuck off. I don't know if it's a good strategy or not, but I typically wait until it says it's going to advance or it's a good time to do something. Date timid female student? God, I hope. That's what I've been waiting for my entire life. DP Shoelace, yeah. I was thinking about playing Bioshock as well. Like I said, I'm doing the survival Novita chamber run. It's been really fun so far. Getting those achievables. Itchy. I think isn't ready to advance. God damn it. I'm on the final run of Mass Effect 2. Give it a break because Insanity is rough. Yeah, playing RimWorld and Rocket League. How was RimWorld? I haven't played that yet. Linky, what is my character's name? Rodensu. Chalice Dungeon bosses are non-canon save for Yarnum and others like her. This relationship isn't ready to advance yet. My new response to weird guys at the bar. Sadly, that'll actually probably work. Man, you'll be in real trouble if one of them identifies it as a Persona reference. He'll be all over you. Yeah, Insanity in Mass Effect is it's the real deal for sure. I think I started Insanity and I was like, I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. A mineral? Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I did it. Did not even read. Even a relationship says it's not ready to advance. You still have to hang out with them or else it never really will be ready to advance. There's sometimes one or two of those in between the final level ups. Yeah. West Haven, that's what I figured. I tend to prioritize... I'll always pick one that says it is ready to advance. And if there's nothing else for me to do, like if I don't need to study or anything like that. Yeah, Maple, this music is fucking great. A timid female bar patron. Yeah, that's the music and the menu design, the aesthetic of the game is definitely something worth. It's like a big part of the value of the Persona series. It's one of the things I'm so excited about with 5, and why I haven't kind of haven't paid attention to any of the pre-release material, because I want it to all be fresh and new. Should have a conversation with the next Tinder match and talk to her entirely in video game dialogue. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I should probably hang out with Elizabeth more. Wait, no, I heard you can do Elizabeth all in one day, right? Drunk female bar patron, more accurate. Man, that's a good evening. Oh yeah, the fox. I haven't hung out with the fox in a while. Well, you have to be here at night, right? That's when he pops out? Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be nice if Persona was on PC. Yes. After the last few times you streamed this, I decided to break out the old Vita just to finish my run of Persona 4. Nice! How far are you? Rainy D. Persona has a very unique feel. Pretty much all Atlas dev games have that feel. Yeah, Rain, I agree. That's one of the things I kind of play... I play Atlas first-party games sight unseen. They're one of the few developers I trust implicitly. So anything they put out, I want to play it. That's when Catherine was coming out, I was so excited for that game, and people were like, why? It just looks like a puzzle game. Like, you don't understand. It's Atlas. They'll make it magic. Yeah, I need to hang out with, what was it? The wiener dude. Adachi. Catherine was great. I think I'm in the Kanji Tatsumi boss fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's you're pretty into it then. Your cat, kitty cat. I don't know where that dog is. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Yeah, this is how we come back to penis fencing.
Oh.
It's going to become closer. I found it. Boom!
Yeah!
Yeah. Get in those pants.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. 3 minutes fast, you're up to your film project today. Cool. Congratulations. Oh, you're kind of a shithead, huh, Dachi? Someone roasted Dachi. He roasts himself every day. M1, I think Catherine was a cool idea. The puzzles in it way beyond my brain capacity. They were hard. That was a difficult game. It was really stressful, too. Make him a romantic cup of ramen for 2. A cup of ramen with 2 straws in it. We'll just sip the broth, throw the noodles out. We don't need them.
Really?
Man, what a bitch. Jesus, Sadachi. Exact opposite of my parents. Ooh. Penis fencing videos. Nice. You read fast? Not that I'm trying to read it, so don't slow down. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried to play a few text-based RPGs on stream, and I kind of learned that no one's really like invested in it, and that's totally okay. So I just kind of go at my own pace. Blake Lively is still extremely attractive, even while being destroyed by a shark. In her new movie, Not Some Fucked Up Porno. Is Blake Lively a porn star? T-Dot, I don't think this game is free, no. Oh. She was in Gossip Girl. She seems pretty, active. Yeah, I'm partially skimming.
See ya.
A lot of dialogue isn't super important, just kind of funny. Instead of doing homework, I'm watching sea creatures fight with their dicks. I've hit rock bottom.
Welcome.
You've just hit the internet, that's all. Harvest them vegetables. Oh, that's the other thing. There are certain activities that let you get, like, social progression with people that don't take up time, it seems like. Harvesting vegetables seems like it's one of those.
We've got veggies.
Uh-huh. Man.
Come on, grow.
It's a testament that this game is like 80 hours long. Plus. And I still am not tired of the music. Thank you for the host, Sasuke. Albus Lupus. Miss Blue, it's funny you bring that up. Steph was just remarking how weird it is that one of Dumbledore's names is Brian. Albus Lupus penis fencing David Dumbledore. That's pretty accurate, actually. Jimmy Jane says, the Animal Penis Activity Book. Blah. Crayons included. Adult coloring books have kind of become a thing, huh? Isn't ready to advance. I guess I could go work a job. Is gardening a golden exclusive? I think so. Yeah, I don't remember that being in that game. Maybe I can go back to the hospital? It seems like a social link's gonna be starting there. Nope. Alright. What are you doing here? Weird guy.
Oh. Oops.
Albus Penis Fencing Potter. You were named after two of the bravest men I ever knew. Oh, did I get another poem?
You killed me.
Oh, Jesus.
You are a murderer. By your silent smile. By your composed voice. By your dark eyes. By your bashful fingers. I am slain. I am a corpse. Foolish. Wretched. Happy.
Oh, Marie.
Surely I'll simply rot away. My last words. Adieu. Au revoir. Mon chéri.
I'll just toss in some French at the end. Oh, she's mad now.
What is this?
She's so tsundere. Some sort of spark. Matador Mahama. Usually you can just, like, buy your way into that stuff. Like, buy a skill card and just cram it on. Although I don't know that I have Mahama as a... I have Hama. Yeah. Baka. I hate that Marie is the super special extra slink in this game because I couldn't stand her. Well, she's kind of cute. Sounds like a 13-year-old going through their emo phase wrote that. That's kind of the case. I guess Marie's a little older than that, but she doesn't get out much, so. Was it Matador? Fuck, man, I don't know where to find that. Yeah, sure. I guess they leveled up or something. Just sort by level, I guess. Matador with Mahama, you say? It gets a little complicated when you have to buy two and then fuse them into... Because then you have to look up the chart and everything. I don't know, it's kind of a cool minigame. Not something I necessarily want to do on stream. I don't even think I have Matador. I never have a Matador. Alright. I've never left my emo stage. That's good. Hang on to it as long as you can. What's up? Ah, wait, I've already been texting her today.
Oh, she wanted to know the names of the places we went to at Disney.
Yeah, she asked me that too.
I guess because I didn't answer her quickly.
I guess.
Because she sent me messages and asked, so I just sent
you. Whoa, cool. She mad nipping. Sorry to mention fun house on your day off, but I was expecting a new Hitman video today. I know when the next video is being uploaded. Good question. I can check that for you. Yeah, video game music isn't bad for background music. It's like, because usually it's non-vocal, it's just soundtrack stuff, so it's really good at kind of giving you like an active sound, but nothing too distracting. So let's see here. I don't know if we have another Hitman banked up, actually. No, they recorded Hitman's recently. I think it hasn't been edited yet. You set your videos to auto-upload. Like me specifically, or Funhouse? I guess neither is the answer. We upload them and then we schedule them. I think scheduling is probably what you're referring to, so... See here, Garu's wind, right? Yeah. Okay. Damn, I don't even have Fortune yet? Shit. It helps me get really productive, but because if I listen to my usual songs, I end up skipping the ones I like too often, but video game music you just don't notice, yeah. I have there's a couple of bands and like genres of music I like to listen to at work. Ori and the Blind Forest has an amazing soundtrack, yeah. Oh, well, alright. Oh, that's right, it auto-registers now. Alright, well, that was easy. I noticed Funhouse Videos uploads videos very early in the morning. Yeah, well, we upload them ahead of time and then schedule them to release at 6 a.m. Pacific. And it's a time that's worked pretty well for us, just kind of almost through trial and error. We would upload at different times when Mirrored and said gaming and track which ones performed well. Okay, I can wash dishes, I think. Should try that. Maybe there's another social link there. Love this music. I've always wanted to find a bar like this that's just playing this depressing MIDI Chinese music, old Japanese stuff. So you can just sit at a thing and just drink sake and feel like dying. Fury, yeah, that has an amazing soundtrack. Doom 4 soundtrack should come out. It's so good. Who do you think will win in terms of sales between Persona 5 and Final Fantasy 15? I would say 15. They just have more promotion. You know, bigger franchise in general. PlayStation Vita is like 180 on Amazon, cheaper than the last saw. Persona 4 Golden is 20. The Vita is a great system, provided you get a bigger video or like a memory stick for it. That was a weird sound. It sounded like there was something in the room. Do I get a social link for this job, or is it just money and diligence? Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'll take Grumble Man. Ooh, thanks for the host, Tim Dog Rev. Go clear the Grumbling Man's grass. Glass. Hello, Zero McLean. Good evening. I did it. Money and diligence? Alright. Oh, are you starting Bioshock 2? Nice! Ooh, got a bonus? Last Final Fantasy beat was 8. Got 2/3 of the way through 10 and stopped. Got 9 hours into 13 and gave up. I'm gonna try again with 15. Yeah, that sounds about right. 13 was an ordeal. Favorite Ghibli film? I haven't seen enough of them.
Hello? This is Yumi.
Spirited Away comes to mind, but I need to watch all of the Ghibli films. Oh yeah, Vita Island. That's right, no mods, no rules. Oh, you guys can do everything you want. You can talk shit about Cauliflower, she's not around. I haven't chilled with Yumi in a while, sure. Stupid dorky little polo. Actually almost took a week off for 15 at the end of this month, but then later the delay was announced. Yeah, I think that messed up a lot of people's sicknesses. I was thinking of taking the day off when 15 comes out. That'd be cool. It'd be on a Tuesday. It's kind of light. Ooh, pheromone coffee. Boy, she's ready. Alright. Fucking gonna get anime laid. Which means she'll have to pretend like she's being harassed because that's the most attractive thing. I would never talk shit about Kala. She's my princess, my angel, and a gift. She is, it's true. This is great, guys. 45 hours in, we're finally gonna get laid. Get laid at the strip mall. Just lock yourself in a bathroom. 5 straight minutes of anime love. So you're gonna give the dick coffee more like? Yeah, I am. Chicks love it when you roll your dick around in coffee. Speaking of, I might make French press in a sec. Damn it, this dude. There's only room for one dick on this dance floor. Damn it. We got to that pheromone coffee early. Damn it, now he's like nagging her and everything. He's running the playbook on her. Stop it. Her brittle female mind is getting distracted. Damn it, she's already jumping tracks. God damn. Going Daisuke, fuck that. Bullshit. Got swooped.
You're back.
Oh, okay. Never spend time with Dojima. You should. That's right. Boom. Drop the fucking bomb on you, Doge. I feel like Dojima is at home at night so infrequently that I should probably take the time when I can. Anime threesome, sure, but 2 of them are dudes. That's not a good anime threesome is ideally 3 chicks, one of whom has a dick. Maybe 2 of them. 1 man tops, but Tim Dog, I need to see Kingsglaive still. I've heard it's like it's okay, like it's pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting to know the plot and the setting first, but yeah, it's weird to me that this is like the hottest anime dad ever, right? Like hair's kind of gray, got the stubble, still good looking. Still Devil's anime threesome, yeah. Mean has 2 dicks. Ooh boy, yeah. I guess that gets complicated. I guess no. I've seen that setup before. 3 chicks, one of whom has 2 dicks, so she can have sex with both the other chicks at the same time. It gets a little complicated, but... Have you done much of the insufferable Tsundere's Marie links? Not enough, Hoki. I like Marie, though. Let's spend time with Dojima. We'll have a little talk. Jotaro Kujo is the hottest anime dad. What, from JoJo's? He's a pretty hot dad. And he has that, like, half-chain, sweet, tall collar. The hat that's only the front. If I was homosexual, I'd date Dojima. I would, too. You'd have to win him over first, though. He's so taciturn. Wouldn't 2 dicks severely limit the variety of positions you can do? Pretty much. It depends on their orientation, too. Are they on top of each other or side by side? Sometimes it's side by side and kind of spread out if she's gonna bang 2 other chicks at once, but if it's a DP sitch, they have to be on top of each other. A lot of, even though the Zappellis are hot, too. Pretty much everyone's hot in JoJo. That's why it's great. Me and Miss Blue anime swooning over Dojima's dress sense. I mean, he's a detective too, so he's got like troubles. If only someone were there to comfort him. Pascal, just got all that. Oh, Maruka. Pascal, I got it. Best anime dad. Is that from Full Metal? Even that sweet girl from Part 5, Vento Ario, even though she is a boy? I don't know. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, the dogs are super handsome. Goodness. Oh, yeah. I love that even the chicks in JoJo's are still a little masculine, but still very pretty. I don't know. That's why I love JoJo's. It just kind of blurs everything. It makes everything gorgeous. Fabulous. It's just so fabulous. Oh, like, so good. He looks like he drinks neat scotch and stares out windows of the dark noir sky. Yes. Except even though it's at night, when you see him, there's like lines coming through the blinds on his face. There's a cigarette just kind of like wisping in the air. Oh, with the D, the Dojima. Damn right. Everybody wants to break off a bit of that Doge. Fuck, I feel like I'm lost in the sea of weebs. We are merely enjoying a superior culture, that's all. I really like this track, too. Yeah, I need to track down the Persona 3 and 4 soundtracks. Because that's really, really good work music. It is a little... It's got some vocal in it, but not so much.
Hey!
Shut up. Ko is ready to level up, but he's not around. Can't wait for part 5 to become anime, so I'll see the Vatican or police force writing Proud, Bad, and True. We transpose them in the manga. Is part 5 part of JoJo's? I'm not familiar with what part 5 is referring to. Yeah, the Force soundtrack did come with the PS2 version. You're right. I don't think I ever ripped it back in the day. Chie is best girl though. I'm so lonely and so my heart is reaching out for anime men. This is how it goes. Hey, Safali. Thank you for popping in. Don't worry about staying if you can't. Saying hi is more than I would ask for. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, the MILF! Won't deepen just yet. I want it to, though. Sad anime mom. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Resonator. I'll leave that tab open. I'll have to convert that to 10p3, I think. Oh, JoJo's Part 5. Okay. Ventu Ario, I think it's called. Gotcha. I'll go see Anime MILF, but I got a week of attention, now I gotta keep myself warm with anime uncles. That's right. Life is just a series of, like, kind of doing you until you can get back to a place, like a place where everything is exactly how you want it. There's, like, little gaps in between those ideal situations. What's up, RJ Dio? It was Dio! How's my day been? Pretty, you know, uneventful, which is fine. Just been playing a lot of games this weekend, watching a lot of anime. It's been pretty much exactly what I want, which is awesome. Alright. I get in. I guess I could hang out with Marie. Newsflash, bitch. Some straight guys are gay. That's from, the Share Zone, right? I saw that recently. I know that I've seen that somewhere in like the past couple of days. I'm trying to remember exactly where. Give me that MILF. Lisa, hottest anime MILF. Who? Lisa? That sounds familiar. Lisa in Cult Jam? Oh. It's a JoJo's character. Oh, damn. Look at her. Elizabeth Joestar. Oh, she's one of the JoJo's. Oh, wait, no, she's not. She's one of the Joestars. But... Damn, she's so sparkly. Get it, girl. I don't know, it's so rare in, like, an anime for women to be drawn with, like, strong noses and strong chins, but then also be depicted as beautiful. Usually when they do that, it's like foghorn sound, look how ugly this girl is, and she probably can't even cook. Like, that sort of bullshit. That's what I always liked about... She's Rose from Street Fighter. Yeah, she's Spanish, I guess. That's one of the things I always liked about JoJo's, and to a lesser extent, Hajime no Ippo. I always like shows where women are drawn like human beings, and are still depicted or referred to as being beautiful. Did you watch the new South Park? No, but everybody seems to love it. It's because they're Italians? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's right. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. Let's hang out in your car. Damn. That's why I love Overwatch? Yeah, you're right. I remember this really kind of self-righteous article coming out about, like, Overwatch is great, but it's also bad. Oh, hold on a minute. I did it. The article was also like, there's one thing that it's terrible for. It doesn't have any old women. And then it made a pretty good point. The game has Reinhardt and Torbjorn, two older men. But it was like, still, even in Overwatch, women are not allowed to be old. And then the very next character they had is Ana, who is old and badass and a mom. Still the coolest thing. Yeah, Ippo is so good. I crammed in a few more episodes during Anime Day. I think nobody was really paying attention, but that's fine. Yeah, this was before they added Ana, though. Basically said the Zappellis and the whole Vento Aro story arc is Italy. Oh, dang. Trisha Una's hot too, and she's from that story arc. Is that a Cartman impression? Kind of. Oh, it's both FLAC and MP3. Great, thank you. Yeah, I use Google Play Music, and you can upload MP3s to it, but I don't know if it'll convert FLAC. Was that written by Nathan Grayson? I don't remember. I don't think so, though. I don't think it was on Kotaku. Maybe it was. I don't remember. Ana isn't a grandma. Yeah, she's not. She's a mom. That's Monday. Isn't Symmetra kind of old? It's late 30s, I think. Yeah, Mercy's 37, I think. Oh, Man Mountain. We watched some wrestling yesterday, too. I saw the ska wrestler. It was pretty cool. Sorry that I didn't read your blog post. I don't understand the subject matter. I just said it was good to be nice. Bitch. FLAC is tricky. At least it's not DSD. That's a whole pain in the ass to listen to, even though it sounds amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I also feel like none of the audio hardware I have is good enough to really exploit lossless music. I don't know that I'm really gaining anything there. Yeah, Mercy looks great for 37. Then again, like, all the characters in Overwatch are kind of in an art style that makes age pretty graceful to show. Oh shit! Undrius just subbed. Well, thank you for subbing. Surprise sub hype. That's right. Surprise, bitches. That means it's time for a sub hype. Yes, good. Our first sub of the day. Oh, where'd you go? Shit. It thinks it's on a monitor that's no longer connected. This didn't happen anymore. And then it started happening again. Come on, Windows. You know how to handle this. So while I haven't been here for sub hype in a while, there haven't been many lately, which is not a complaint. That's just it's just how it's been lately. I don't know. I think it's kind of like what I sort of picked up on a while after making YouTube videos is people would find your stuff and they, oh yeah, this is a good sub hype. They would watch it and like it and then not sub, and it wouldn't occur to them. It's not that they don't want to, they just didn't think about it. So in the same way, when it comes to like subbing on Twitch, I don't ask for it, I don't bring it up, and I don't have an overlay saying, hey, sub now. So I'm sure there are a lot of people that would probably want to, just don't think about it. But that's fine. I don't want to like make it a point to like bring it up every 30 minutes. Alright. We got a good sub hype though. So let's celebrate it. Andreas, you gave me money, so we can all jam out for a little bit. Please enjoy your song. I feel that 808. Thanks for subbing. Really appreciate that. That bass hurts so good. Yeah, it's a pretty tight jam. Actually, heard that because Stephanie was playing it from her Spotify in the car earlier. It's not 808, I don't think. I think it's 808, but you know she's Japanese, so that's what makes the do. It's 808 synth. Speaking of audio stuff, do you have an external pair of speakers for your computer? I do. They're pretty cheap though. I mean, I got them when I moved back out to LA like 2 years ago, and it was just something that was like mid-range on Amazon. I don't have good audio equipment because I live in an apartment. 808's a kick drum? It's used to synthesize a kick drum. It's, I'm pretty sure an 808's not a drum. It's a synth. What was the title of that song? That was, what was it? Shoot, I already lost. Disco Drum by Black Caviar. What do you think about the Ghost in the Shell cast? Some characters are black now? I don't care. I mean, it's totally normal to recast people. Can't hang out with... I don't think you can hang out with Marie now. I'll go check. I don't think you can, though. Now I am a Persona 4. Thank you, Morgan Farts. Yeah, sure. Gonna finish Max Payne 3? Yes. Yes, I will. Just don't know when. I guess I'll just hang out with Nanako then. Or I can read the ramen book. I still have it, right? I guess I have a lot of books I haven't read. Reading it may increase knowledge and expression. Hello, Clater. Yeah, how are you recovering from your you recovering from your surgery? The Roland 808 is a drum machine. Okay. I guess in that regard we're both right. What did I think of the beta? I liked it, JK Eric. It wait, fuck, what did that say? I like how the Occident is angry at all these cast changes. Meanwhile, the Japanese are like, good job, keep up the good work. What do you mean by Occident? The share zone is just hilarious. I don't understand it. Kiss my ass. I'm a scooter guy now. No, I mean it's too funny to be randomly generated. Share zone's fucking awesome. I'll read Ramen Way. Why not? 4 chapters. Jesus. Fuck, there's so many books I haven't... Damn. Forever Macho. Sure. What game is this? Master of Rage. Persona 4. I didn't like Max Payne 3 until he shaved his head. Just seemed to say fucking and give up on the whole depression shit that Max had, and it got really fun. Well, yeah, I mean, there's... You could also call that character development. Maybe you should talk to somebody about it. Jeez. You can choose what to read? Oh yeah. The studio in my school actually has an original 808 from 82. It's fun to play around with. I think they're selling it though. Ah, bummer. UA and Europe anime watchers, they see Scarlett Johansson as Makoto and they riot. Meanwhile, Japanese are happy for this. I mean, I think it's a little... It seems a little presumptuous to speak on behalf of everybody in all of those countries. I think that there's kind of a small contingent that got mad about the recasting, but that doesn't bug me at all. Got yourself a beer, Maddie? Nice. So you're approaching drunk living room patron? Oh, I haven't seen Snowden. You liked it, Morgan Farts? Alright, let's chill. Uh-oh. What's on his mind? Let's find out. An explosion of notes, though. Bang. Huh. Basketball. Yeah! But then there's this too. You better believe I'm gay. Getting all this yard work done. I mean, it has to be a person, yeah. It's so good.
Yo.
Yes. Fucking lobster backs? Oh, okay. Regarding Ghost in the Shell, the author said he's fine with the casting, and if he's okay, I'm okay with him. I think it would be really weird to get hung up on the ethnicity of a cast, especially since, well, like, no, Makoto is definitely Japanese, never mind. Or whatever. Good morning from Hong Kong. Hey, hey Kinson, how are you? I don't know. Was anyone mad about Jesus being a white dude in Passion of the Christ? I mean, somebody probably was, but... What amuses me is when, like, you can kind of expose when people are selectively angry about stuff because they don't get mad for the exact same thing happening to someone else. Kind of like, what was it? I think Final Fantasy 15, some Square game is getting kind of censored in China. Like, I think there was a picture of Shiva, and she was wearing a lot more clothing in the Chinese release. And I'm like, gosh, I wonder if the deep Redditors and Four Pillars are going to get upset on behalf of their Chinese brethren for getting a censored copy of the game. No, they're not actually. They just wanted to play a version. They care about what they get to play, which is tapping at girls' boobs on the DS or whatever. They're not actually upset about the morality of it, and that's kind of when that stuff starts to seep out. What do you think of Death Note taking place in America instead of Japan in the upcoming live-action movie? I do not care. Live-action adaptations of anime are always bad. Always bad. I haven't seen a single good one, I don't think. No. Yo, do you always email random artwork to people who donate? I once got a King of the Hill Attack on Titan crossover. Yes, Morgan Farts, I do. It's something else. Although, I was behind on one. Hold on, I feel bad. The Dragon Ball one was good, Kappa. Oof. You need a much bigger Kappa. I feel so bad because Chow Yun Fat was in that. And I'm like, oh, you poor guy. Wouldn't the Japanese Makoto be better, though, for real? No. ScarJo is awesome. I can't imagine a better casting. She's like a badass, a great actress. And bear in mind, we're talking about a robot lady. Like, this is anime. It's not that big of a deal. But it is for some people. Sorry, I'm just wrapping up something over here. You sent me 2 photos of your stolen bicycle when I donated way back. Damn it. I don't remember doing that. Wait, how did I take pictures of a stolen bike? It's gone. Or was it just the wheel attached to the rack? Anime's not that big of a deal. Who are you? Oh, hell yeah, ShareZone. Hey, casual dining. See you in hell. Oh, man. But those people who complain on forums be able to prevent the change in China, though. Surely there's a chance of enough people shout at the localizers here saying keep it. I mean, I think it's exactly the same. It's just about angrily and loudly voicing your displeasure that you don't get to see as many titties. Or pat an 8-year-old on the head. And sure, it's like, rabble-rousing about that can affect something, but it's just interesting how, like, people will go crazy about it in their own region, but they don't give a shit about it happening anywhere else. So then it's like, it's less of, okay, do you care objectively about the changing of art, or the localization of art, as I would call it? Or do you just care that you specifically want to see tits? Your actions say one thing while your words are saying another. That's how I see it. And I mean, surely, we'll attach to rack in another angle. Oh, okay. I get it, like, everybody's just gonna be self-interested, but it's like, if you care about civil rights, you care about everyone's civil rights, not just your own. So if you want to tell yourself that you're doing it for some grand cause, you kind of have to do it independent of circumstance, or independent of how it affects you. If you're fighting a glorious fight, it's got to be context independent. But it's not. It's very context dependent because you want to see tits and you're mad that you can't. You went to college, right? If so, was it easy for you to combine work and study? Yeah, it was actually a little Leonidas. I actually had a pretty good situation. Nobody stole my bike seat. Somebody stole... Yeah, no, wait, they did. You're right. They ripped off my seat. They, like, just yanked everything off the bike they could get. And one of the wheels, and then when I came back, the rest of it was gone. So, that's cool. What are they even talking about in-game? I don't know. He's just being distressed. Now, don't get me wrong. I like seeing boobs, too. But there's always a path to it. You can just import those things from whatever region you want. It's just... That specifically kind of trips me up because it's, oh, your bike got stolen yesterday? Roman, I'm sorry about that. Oh, and then somebody else said I've had bad experience with transportation. What was that? It was pretty good. Yeah, 808s are expensive. Maddie Ann, your bike got stolen too. That sucks. I can't remember who said that, but yeah, bike got stolen, car got crashed. Oh, whatever. So gotta get around. Lyft still hasn't failed me. A real game? Impossible. We gotta save code. Boom. Give me those notes. Needs to be challenged. Were you ever in dorms during college, or did you manage to avoid that nightmare? Sort of. My college had kind of independent housing, so there was an apartment complex on campus that provided furnishing. So it wasn't really a dorm; it was an apartment, and it was nice. But yeah, in terms of work and study, junior year and senior year, I got a job in the college library, so I had some tasks to do. But if there wasn't anyone there that needed help, they let me just sit at a table and do my homework. So essentially, the college was paying me to do the homework for the college classes, and I had a scholarship. So basically, I was getting paid to go to college. It was pretty fucking sweet. Oh no, my shoes. Anyone want to take bets on how long it takes for my shoes to get stolen so I can't walk home? So I actually had a recurring flat tire last week. I had to like pump up my bike and then bike it, and then it would be flat by the time I got to work or home. I had to wait for a new tube and tire to show up through Amazon. Where did I go to college? University of Texas at Dallas. Can't find one for less than $3,500. Yeah, I mean they're pretty standard like DJ gear now. Kind of need an 808, so it's professional equipment. It's not a hobbyist thing. I haven't seen the Max Payne movie. I wanted to though. Yeah, Miss Blue. Yes, college or library jobs are very boring, but it did let me finish my homework, so I got to kind of maximize my off time. Played Minecraft and talked in the RT sponsor chat all day. That sounds awesome. Chat is gone now, isn't it? Or is it still there somewhere? Why not just patch the tube? I didn't have a patch kit, and I didn't know where the hole was, so I did the inefficient thing and replaced the whole thing. Oh, University of Texas at Tyler. Cool. I didn't know that was there. On a different topic to bikes in college, I know you like Reverend Horton Heat. How do you feel about psychobilly in general? I like it. I'm not very familiar with the genre, though. Stephanie is the big psychobilly fan. The psychobilly scholar. Why move to LA? Was it simple, just work? Amazing, haha. I got a job offer from Machinima, and that's why I moved out. For basically no money. It was really tough in the first couple of years. Give me that Arcana. Bam! I haven't played Ace Attorney, no. I'm behind. I still need to play the Miles Edgeworth game. That's the next one up for me. My work-study job was pretty much the same thing. Watched a lot of Netflix and did a lot of homework. Man, it's a great situation. Put air in a tire and stick it underwater and look for bubbles to find the hole. Tyler fucking sucks. Yes, it does. It's a small town. Yeah, I could have done that, or I could just get a new tube. I don't know. Gotta get homework done. Alright, Morgan Farts. See ya. Trying to find a job so bad because my lab sessions are always 3 to 6 p.m. So getting a job to work around those times is really tricky. Yes. That's the tough part about working in college, is it has to move around your classes, and your classes can be very scattered. Especially if you're like approaching the end of your career where you have to take certain classes that are only available during certain times. Not a lot of flexibility there. And getting like an hourly job to schedule stuff around that is rough. Both got translated from Japanese to English. Remember the first one got translated? Oh yeah, the Ace Attorney games? Yeah. Name some names, tell me if you know them, what do you think of them? Demented Argo, Necromantics, the Meteors, and the Cramps. I actually don't know any of those. I think I know the Cramps not intimately enough to be able to like comment on there. I think I've heard like a song here and there. So yeah. As I've said, not a scholar by any stretch. It's Tuesday. Can I go to the hospital on Tuesday? I want to get with that sexy nurse. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, damn it. Alright. I was a tutor for my university, which meant they worked with my class schedule. The control of my hours of pay was great. Things Think if you're good at a subject, the best option for college students. Maddie, yeah, I did some tutoring after I graduated. It was tricky, though, because I did a lot of different subjects, and it's real hard because what I found was people would just need help on the hardest problems or the trickiest ones because they solved all the easy ones. So I'd sit down and they'd basically just drop, like, a motherfucker of a physics problem right on your head when you haven't thought about physics in a year or two. It got pretty challenging, pretty stressful, actually. But I learned to just kind of take my time, and people expected you to roll in and give them answers right away. I'd be like, no, come on. Like, that's not the process. We're going to work through this together. And in the process, we'll kind of figure out some new techniques and stuff. Should I spend time with Nanako or read a book? I guess I'll spend time with Nanako. Yeah, give me those notes. Spend precious moments with Nanako. Hear her talk about TV shows she likes because her dad's not home, ever. Now, the cavalcade of people telling me they want to hang out with me. Crimps are amazing. Do try listening to more. Meters are quite generic. Really ride the line between psychobilly and rockabilly. Demented or Go are very punk. Okay. Oh, more athlete social link. Are you not using persona matching? I don't know what that means. But no, I'm not. There was a writing tutor, meaning people could bring in 15-page-long lab reports and expect me to just grammar edit them in 30 minutes. That's not how it works. Yeah, there's some elements of that. I had one client, I guess, insist that my job was to do his work for him. I was like, that's not how this works, bro. We're not... And like I was like, if that's what you think, I'm not going to tutor you anymore. I'm here to teach you. I'm not here to do your homework for you. But he was like, no, you do it and I watch, and that's how I learn. And I said, nope, that's not how this works. Oh, the Battlefield 1 gameplay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know any of the mechanics. And also, a lot of the UI was fucking up. Ooh, Resonator, you got Fathom tickets. Cool. If you have the persona that matches the social link of the persona, you get a boost in the social link. Oh, yeah, well, that happens automatically. You don't get a choice to do that or not. Oh, when you're doing the chariot link, you have a persona that arcane in your party. That helps when you give good answers in social links. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Man, I'm gonna get another link. Cool. Got talked into doing economics, political science, and philosophy at once at a college. I still have to find time to write and work other jobs. That's it. That's one of those transitionary things when you learn to get a little more efficient with your time. Because in college you really do have control over your time 100% for the first time. And then you start to figure out how much time you actually were wasting as a teenager. Just kind of sitting around doing nothing, staring at your phone, checking Twitter over and over and over again. Like watching shows you don't really like. Uh-oh. That's right. Ooh. We're here for you, buddy. We're gonna play some real B-barrel. I'm gonna get you. Your defense is tenacious, and you managed to prevent the opposing team from scoring several times. Booyah! What's up? They didn't. Oh, come on, Daisuke. Come on, bro. What is this? They're literally facing the wrong way? How's all that sneaker squeaking? They haven't moved. Chapsky, the good observation. That's just the magic of anime. Don't question it. What stuff playing on the background? Bioshock 2. I sing Biowatch, it's weird. Aww. How do they get to the top of the school? Locked up there. Get low, hands up. He doesn't feel so alone. We're gonna have a little anime moment where we're just staring at the sky. This is nice. What was your college experience to the anime equivalent? In retrospect, pretty close. Didn't get laid, but I guess that doesn't really happen in anime either. I had a nice time. Got to hang out with friends a lot, play a lot of video games. Chapsky, I think there might be a couple of sequences where you go into the outside into the ocean in 1. Maybe not. That did happen in 2, though. Actually, Steph, you never go outside into the ocean in Bioshock 1, do you? Yeah, okay, you don't. You're inside all the time.
And according to what I was reading in that, like, postmortem thing, they had originally wanted to have, like, dead bodies and stuff, like, floating outside of the windows.
Oh, cool.
When you look, but I guess they had a problem trying to render all the shadows.
Gotcha.
For how they would work in the water, so they ended up just scrapping it.
It's funny, the little problems that prevent certain things like that from happening. Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, you are. Nycrian? I don't think I have a favorite comedian, really. I should probably know more about comedians and comedy. Try to find his mammy.
I got it.
Ninja Pirate, not yet. Steph does not stream yet, but I think she's planning on starting soon.
Thanks.
Aw. Yeah. A #1 Super Bros now. Boom. Is the new ported Bioshock good, or does it chug like the original game? No, it's good. It's solid. 1080p 60. Although, some of the bugs that were in the original Bioshock are still there, and a lot of people seem to be running into them. They didn't fix any of that stuff. It's kind of frustrating.
See ya.
And how long is it until the next story chunk is over? Ooh, time for Dad. So many choices. Alice is one of those devs I trust in having solid characters with good character development. Yeah. Next to the old Gonzo animes. Yeah, man, Gonzo was so good.
Night.
Getting more girl games? What, you mean like anime trash? Probably not today. The robot game was the best. I'm kind of bummed I couldn't finish it. The only thing they did with the remasters were replace the textures with the HQ ones and stop there. Maybe. It runs a lot better. And it looks pretty good, but the art style of that game is just amazing. Okay, sure. Daigaku Imo. I'll make that. I'll simmer them with sake. That sounds good. Uh-oh. I didn't do it. No! I fucked it up. Ever played grand strategy games like Crusader Kings 2 or Hearts of Iron? Not really, no, Setbone. I haven't gotten into that. Ah, he's got a little puppet. It's awesome. I should have grilled him. Yeah, I guess sweet potato and sake probably doesn't go together. I don't know. That seems pretty good. Gonna go to school, Kinson? Alright, thanks for dropping in. We're getting drunk on sweet potatoes. Ah! Declaration of Independence, baby. I was paying attention because U.S. #1. Give me my notes. Sweet potato wasted. White girl potato wasted. White potato wasted. So potato wasted, call me russet. Sweet potato fries are so good. Oh. What's up, Barnacle boy? I would really question my current life situation if I had a teacher that used a hand puppet. You'd wonder how things got so right.
Yo.
Yeah. Just level that shit up. Although, you're probably good to go. Nope. Damn it, Yumi. You want to play Persona 4 again? Yeah, seeing this game kind of has that effect. Damn. I don't know what to... I guess I just gotta find... Just work on random social links. I don't think anything's ready to level up quite yet. Yeah. Well... Maybe I can go talk to Milfy Mom. That'd be cool. Monday, Friday, or Saturday. That's not today. I guess I can go to the hospital again tonight. Minerals, Marie. College is a lot of people not knowing what the fuck they're doing. What? I mean, that's kind of all of life. That stuff, that doesn't stop, by the way. It's either people who are honest that they don't know what they're doing, or people that are pretending that they do know what they're doing. Occasionally, in a long while, there will be somebody who actually knows exactly what they're doing, but it's uncommon. I can't remember when you get to date Marie. She calls you, I think? Yeah, Zombie. The blur stuff is kind of weird. I noticed that on the Vita too. It's just something. It's a weird visual effect of this game. I guess it is to hide the low frame rate or something. Closest thing that I have is one of my professors this semester. I swear he has a split personality or something, or possessed by a demon. He will constantly interrupt himself and look at the ceiling and start talking to himself. Also, he doesn't make eye contact when talking to you. Kind of freaky. Later, will I play some more games? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You know exactly what you're doing. No, Fire Knight, I absolutely do not. I played Omicron. I did, back in the day, yeah. I didn't finish it, but I played it. It was a neat idea. One of those games that tried to be everything, but nothing was good. Doggy! Did I find the dog? Oh. Okay. Well, now I know what to do. I gotta come back and get that dog. Hello, Falrus. That's a pretty cool emote. Sup? Wait, right, you got an internship? Wait, The World Ends With You. Yes, I love that game. Amazing soundtrack, too. It's another one I need to download. What's up, girl?
Oh.
Damn. Yeah, you look sad. Ooh. Or like, she's mean. Mean bitch. I feel like the only people that know what they're doing are the manic people passionate in one thing. If they fail at it 926 times, they're going to run at a 927th. That's true. Yeah, the people that dedicate themselves to one thing kind of learn it in and out, but that also means that they don't kind of not really good at anything else. RT Summer Intern Summer 2017. Oh, cool. That's so weird, though. I mean, we've been told explicitly that interns are not allowed from other countries, because we tried to get some people from Canada to intern with us, and we were just straight up told no. So, sometimes Rooster Teeth is very selective in the policies they choose to enforce and when. And when that sort of stuff happens, I'm like, that's bullshit, and I know it's bullshit. So why are you telling me that? Like, whatever. Ooh. where she takes me shopping. You get to watch me buy stuff. Oy, okay.
Welcome back.
Huh. Bought it 2 days ago, instantly thought, man, this game's everything. Haven't gotten to the does it badly stage yet, but I've only played for 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, it's not all stellar. I'm pretty sure if you get an intern from Canada, you have to pay them. That's not what I was told. I was told flatly, just no international candidates at all. They just don't want to say no. Yeah, I mean, that might be part of it. Which is also frustrating. It's like, what about any of us makes it seem like you can't level with us and just say no. Or maybe just something as simple as, like, I don't want to deal with the paperwork. That's even better than just saying it's a policy and then immediately proving that it's not a policy. Standing around holding her bags, yeah. You can pay them, but it has to be in syrup and maple leaves, just all muddled up. Might be subjective. Could be a certain country has visa laws. Maybe it's because you're outside the main RT office. Well, yeah, but they didn't tell us that. So they told us it was a company policy. So, well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. If the rules are getting bent, then don't tell us it's a rule. You know if RT would ever take an intern for audio specifically? I don't know. It depends. Yeah, it's not a policy if they don't stick to it, or if they just choose when they want to change it. Then it's not a policy. And don't make it sound like it's 100% like enforced when it's obviously not. Just kind of frustrating to get double talked sometimes. Oh, spookies! I'm excited for this Halloween or this restaurant hospital. Wish America wasn't so tough on visas just because I like to do 6 months a year there and maybe doing odd jobs. I was thinking of living in Toronto for a year, but timing was bad, so maybe 2018 Australia trip. Just pretend not to care.
Nice work.
Creepy.
I'm Sayoko Uehara. Nice to meet you.
Why does she talk like that? It's American. I cannot overtly apologize for anything, so I'll still call you a queer and wave my flag around. Damn right. Yeah, the visa situation in America is a little messed up. I mean, it'd be nice if it were open, but people are scared. I think that factors into it. Ooh, should pour me some hot coffee. Man. This nurse wants the Dojima too. Looking me up and down. If you insist. Get in it. Seductive nurse type. I like how that's a type. Dang. Yeah, play with me. Oh, snap. Ooh. Haha. Nurse walks in close and seductive says, I hear you're in high school. Favorite animal? I'm on a pretty big otter kick these days. Ferrets are great, though. Oh, devil. Nice. Just a little English girl that wants to travel and live in other countries. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's frustrating because it seems pretty fundamentally that's something that every country benefits from.
I'll see
sharing,
you again.
Collaborating. Speaking of me, or Mass Effect, I submitted a record. Oh, cool. Yeah, Miss Blue, awesome. I heard about that, oh, Barnacles? Yeah, sorry, I should have said Barnacles. Yeah, I heard about their contest for, voice acting. That's really awesome. I hope you get an opportunity with that. Oh, time for more Beef Bowl. I love that she has a Devil with Power story plays out. Want to move abroad after uni, and the difference between Canadian visa applications in America is insane. Yeah, I don't know. People here also get really antsy about foreigners coming and taking their gerbs. Maybe, I don't know. I'm by no means an expert in those fields of like immigration and job markets and things, but it seems to me like you should welcome the competition, right? That's what America's kind of based on. Open markets. People are real cool with keeping foreigners out, but they also don't like regulations, so where's the balance between the two? If you want to believe in the tenacity of the common man and the invisible hand of the free market, then why do you then want the system to be bent to your favor? Reduce competition. I don't know, seems weird to me. Keeping up with this season's anime at all? Nope. I watched a couple of shows. Some cool stuff, but... Meat dimension again. I live in the meat dimension. I keep shouting that. People are paranoid about immigrants and cheap labor everywhere, hence Brexit. Yeah. Well, learn the skills that make it so you don't compete with that. I don't want to go... I don't want to learn things. I can't imagine what it must have been like to, like working in an unemployment office. I mean, I'm sure that the system exists for a reason and it helps people that genuinely need help. But I don't know what the ratio is, but I'm sure that there's an amount of people who just don't want to work. And or maybe they lost their job because their job is disappearing from the world and they don't want to learn new skills to stay current. It's like, I want to do the old thing. You can't. It's gone. But I want to do it. You can't. But I want it. Like, aye. Give me my check. I don't know. I always had the idea that it's my responsibility to find a job that pays. Yeah, Will Deepin. Get back in that nurse. Sexy nurse. Just wiping down this table, sticking my little teen butt out, squeezing it. Uh-oh. Is there a sexy nurse?
Nice work.
Jesus Christ. This is just too on the nose. I know she's not gonna bang me, but I really want her to. Hey, Monroe, what's up? Yeah, there's a TV in the back, Pedrov. That's my girlfriend playing Bioshock 2. I think blaming immigrants for taking our jobs is just plain scapegoating. I mean, it is and isn't. It makes sense, right? But at the same time, it's easy for me to say just learn a new skill. Some people don't have the tools. Like if you're working a minimum wage job, you can barely afford to live and buy food for yourself. How are you going to like buy a PC and spend your off hours, pay for internet and learn, I don't know, learn how to code or learn how to video edit or whatever? Oh, she giving me a little massage. Teaching me all about anatomy with my smooth high school skin. Yeah, she loves touching up. Boom. There was always somebody going to be willing to do your job for less. Sure, but then the idea is that the business owner then has to make a decision about you doing your job well versus somebody else who will do it for less but is not as hard a worker as you. You absolutely just got a hand job. Nice. You ever code for your job? Very, very, very rarely. Almost never now. I did a lot more website work back in the day.
See you again.
It's been basically none. It's been just mostly editing and production work. Something's very sinister about her and it's creeping me out. Could also be the piano music. Yeah, the music adds a lot to it. Also the handy. She did just give me a little rub off. Little cap polish. Man, another rainy day, huh? This must be the end of the story beat, right? Potassium nitrate says, I'm going to go to sleep. Hope this cold is gone, or at least lessened by the morning. Otherwise, I'm going to be sneezing all over the bacteria in my lab. Practical tomorrow. All right, good night. Yeah, no, you're welcome for the soundtrack clue in, because Persona's fucking great. See you, Silink. Thanks for tuning in, or saying hi. Are you coding for the Inside Gaming site? Yes. That, and then there was like a newsletter that went out that I made. And then, yeah, there was a lot of back-end work I did on the IG website, too. I did a lot of web maintenance. I guess you could call that coding. It's mostly SQL PHP stuff. More scripting than coding, but people conflate the two. If you're a trade worker or any full-time trade, an employer will absolutely take your tenure and work ethic into play versus some guy who will do it for cheaper. The right business owners will. Yeah, that's been my experience. So, I mean, it can be a race to the bottom, sure, but you get what you pay for. It's, you know, it's trite, but it's also true, and that's also how the market kind of sorts itself out. You play fighting games? I do, yeah. It's amazing how different the FGC is from esports. They're basically the same. They could be further apart in terms of community. I agree, Hokie. I mean, FGC is kind of the oldest esport. It goes. I mean, it's fighting games and then Brood War are kind of the two that are still around. And there's been a lot of transitions. So basically, you have players and communities that are 2 decades old, as opposed to something like League, which blew up in the span of a couple years, and I guess is still kind of cruising with its current popularity, but it hasn't really developed those roots. And it will. It's there, I guess, but... Oh yeah, the Inside Gaming newsletter. The best GIF of the week. Yeah, no, that's why I put that in there, because people don't like to read. I mean, that was... Imagine it, man. They hired... That was my job, by the way. Oh yeah, Trauma Center. Another Atlas game. But yeah, my job was to make that newsletter. That was why I got hired. That was the job offer I got. So imagine that, you know, I got a job offer and it was for doing something that I knew was already outdated. They wanted to send out newsletters in 2011, and I'm like, email? 2011, really? No one's using email anymore. But it was my job to make a newsletter and get the open rates high, and that's how I did it. Or one of many little tricks I did. Is it a good way of me actually checking the email? Yeah, that's the idea. Well, I had to give people something, because just throwing them more headlines they probably already read didn't really matter, and it was meant to drive traffic to the website, but people that signed up for the newsletter were probably either already going to the website or didn't care about it. Like, it wasn't really thought out. And kind of like a lot of classic machinima didn't really consider what people actually wanted, or even consider giving them something that they needed. It was more just like, here's a thing we can make that we could possibly earn money on, so let's make it because we know, like, because we'll do it because we're machinima. I'm like, you didn't think about it? I mean, I can't be too critical because it got me a job, but didn't edit it at IG. Not until the very end, no. I was mostly, I wrote scripts for Inside Gaming Daily, and I did a lot of website maintenance and stuff, but no, I didn't learn how to edit until 2010. That's when I taught myself. Damn. I was hoping I'd get a stat up on one of those. Yeah, whatever. This is on Wii U? No, this is on PlayStation TV. So when did they ask you to be in videos? They never really asked.
And now the
I was just sort of there, and Bruce tried to feature me in videos a little more.
As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Enema
But
region later tonight.
it was never an active thing. Makes me feel a lot better about skipping to the gift now that you say you felt odd about doing newsletters in 2011. Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad about that, dude. Consume what you want to consume. That's something that I kind of tell people when some people, God bless them, will ask, like, what should I do to help? And, like, don't do anything. It's our job to follow you. So do what you want. And if our stuff stops working, then that means we need to figure out how to follow where you want to go. Why did you leave Machinima, and why did you choose Rooster Teeth?
They look yummy.
So, be as diplomatic about it as I possibly can be. At Machinima, we had an issue where we kept making efficient media, which is to say, for the time, effort, and money we spent on it, we would earn more back. We were profitable. We were one of the only... Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this? Why are you sending me notifications, Windows? Fuck you. And Jesus. It doesn't even have notifications in the settings. Oi. Oi. Never, ever, ever again. Why do they put this shit in Windows 10? Terrible. Anyway, so we had a series of, like, of proving that we were a good business unit, and we would use that and say, you should invest in us more. Or give us creative control over some of the other things that aren't working at this company, and we can fix them. And they repeatedly ignored our requests for both to, like, have more decision-making roles in the company, because what we were doing was working, and also to grow. Like, we would ask for more... we would ask for more staff, more space, and just we'd get nothing in return. So, after a while, it was kind of the progression of we say, we would like these things, we can fix these things. We got ignored. Then we said, if you don't give us these things, we'll start looking. Got ignored. Then we said, we are going to start looking. Still ignored. And then we went and said, now we have an offer and we're going to take it. And then the whole shitstorm dropped, and we're like, we gave you all the warning we possibly could. As far as why we chose Rooster Teeth, we just get along with them. They seem to be focused on nurturing the kind of production we want to do, and they seem much more metrics driven than Machinima was when we worked there. So it was like, we can come to them and say, here's what we're going to do, here's the data and the research we have supporting that we think it's going to be a good idea, and here's how we're going to judge it as a success after the fact, and these are the metrics we're going to look for. And they reacted to that positively. So based on that, we decided that that was the kind of company we wanted to work with. And we also kind of saw it as an opportunity. Can you move the webcam so you can see the date? Yes, I can do that. Sorry. I should probably just keep it in the upper left from now on. That seems to be less interruptive, or less concealing to game things. Think you guys made the right choice? I think so too. We've had a great experience kind of getting gameplays and stuff off the ground. Now we're getting to branch out into more stuff. That story sounds really familiar. I got the chance to talk about Bro Team's experience with that company, and it was pretty much the same. Yeah, Machinima had all kinds of other priorities. They wanted to fix the partner network, which is understandable. That was probably the biggest drain on that company's bottom line. It's just a bummer because they kept investing in all this O&O production, and none of it would hit. Nobody watched it. And yeah, we were there making stuff everybody was watching, and we kept saying, why don't you give that budget to us, and we'll make something good? And nope. They kept making one-off, like, Go 90 PlayStation TV, PlayStation View stuff. That, it was media that no one cared about. They took the check. This is from my perspective, which could be wrong, but it did seem like they took the check to produce the media, and they just didn't care about the end result. It's like, we got paid to make it. We already got paid. We cashed the check, so who gives a shit if anyone watches it or if it's any good? That's how it seemed to me.
We're all meeting at Juness. Come over right away.
Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Yeah. That mysterious piano. Oh yeah, Naoto shows up.
Hey, over here! Yosuke went over to check out the scene.
Someone just got.
Be back
Yeah, they
soon.
did. If Tojima's dead, I'm done. Nah, he's good. He's cool.
Yeah, it was murder, all right.
Murder,
The body
most
was hanging
foul.
upside down on an apartment's rooftop railing.
But how could that...
That's not all. The victim
I
this
want to see
time
the silly little man playing the piano.
King Moron.
King Moron?
Oh, Moroka died?
You mean that King Moron? Senpai's homeroom teacher?
Why?
I remember that.
What on earth is going on?
I think this is about as far as I've ever gotten in this game.
How am I supposed to know? But I talked to a guy there who saw it. It's true. There's no mistake.
Gotta be shitting me. Ain't the killer targeting people who get shown on TV? I ain't never seen King Moron on the Midnight Channel or any other programs.
Why did this happen?
I thought we finally figured some things out. Were they all just a big
Barnacle Boy, what is this game?
Maybe the
It is a
Midnight
turn-based
Channel doesn't have anything
RPG
to do with
when you go
this.
into the dungeon, but outside of the dungeon, it's kind of like a
We came
dating
so
sim
far, and now we're
life
back to
simulator.
square one. Were we in over our heads?
Kaminoto, no, I've never
trying to
finished
catch a
this.
culprit that even the police couldn't find?
I got about this far on PlayStation 2 and then just never finished it. What's up, Blue Tick Me? Nice to see you. Damn it, I just remembered Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor and Mad Max are two great open-world action RPGs I just never finished either. We have to move on. Yeah, visual novel-esque. Yeah, a little more freedom,
you
though.
said it, Senpai.
It's not quite as linear as a
We
visual
started this
novel.
thing because the police can't tell their asses from their elbows.
Good boom.
We give up now, and that shithead's gonna be on the loose forever. This ain't the time for bitching and moaning. We just gotta keep on keeping on.
Kanji-kun.
Huh. Big talk from someone like you, Kanji.
What's that supposed to mean?
What?
I know. We're dealing with a murderer here, but we've all risked our lives to get this far. No way we'll back down.
Hoki, yeah.
The bear too.
I mean, it's
Hey,
been
that's
spoiled,
right.
so.
Maybe Teddy knows something about this.
You do any sports?
Well,
Not
since moping
really.
around won't do us any good, let's go see him.
I've just mostly been weightlifting lately. I used to do mixed martial arts. Rock climbing. I like those.
Huh? There's staff here?
Now that's unusual. Hi there. Did something happen?
Ah, Yosuke-kun.
Great timing. Did the manager tell you anything about this?
Yeah, okay, this game is real old.
There's been this weird mascot around our department for quite a while now. Is there some kind of campaign on today?
Mascot?
He said his name was, what was it?
Oh, Teddy.
Terry? Eddie?
Well, there are no customers around, so I guess it's
I wish I could
fine.
climb, but my
better get back to
fat
the
ass
station.
gets in the way. Yeah, I'm trying to get gains. Trying to get big.
Please don't tell me.
Whoa! He's here!
Oh, Teddy.
Ah, this really hits the spot.
What the? I mean, how'd you?
It took
See,
you guys
Chris,
long
I
enough. I've been waiting.
like climbing walls more than bouldering. Bouldering is
are you
so
okay on this
intense.
side?
How did you even leave your side?
Of course I can come out. There's an exit. It just never occurred to me to do it before. But spending time with you all sparked my curiosity about this world. I did wonder if it was a good idea, but my feet started moving before I could decide. And when I thought about it, I had nowhere to go, and it was a waste to go back. So I waited here for you. Oh, someone asked for my name, so I told them.
Fucking hell, what kind of bear is that? It's Teddy.
So that's why.
Is this streaming through Vita? Sort of. It's PlayStation TV. Running through a
Yeah, there's
splitter to
something we
remove
need to
HDCP.
How long have you been here, Teddy? Did anyone enter the other world?
Come and get me, Sony.
I stayed until the fog settled in on my side, but no one came.
You're positive. You really didn't sense a single person.
I just said that I didn't. I was there all by myself, like always.
And your nose wasn't clogged or anything?
Aren't you listening? I was utterly, totally, and 100% alone. That's why I came over here. But I can understand if you don't
I would
believe
love to
me.
sport climb at a proper
My
gym, but the gym near me
senses
doesn't have a ton of rope routes, so I boulder more. Makes sense. There's this place I used to go to in Dallas that had shitloads of routes, and they were all good. Lots of different difficulties on a single wall, lots of different paths. It was awesome. It's folly. You don't gotta spoil it like that. Saying Teddy's the murderer. Jeez.
Kindness.
Well, it's true that the Midnight Channel was blank last night.
Of course I'm gonna believe him. Teddy's
and
pure.
Even before that, Teddy says he didn't
Even though he's a
sense
murderer.
anything, right? Does that mean King Moron was never on that side?
I wonder if Teddy also got a hand job off the
going
nurse.
on?
Just rubs his crotch a lot.
Hey, I want to go somewhere.
Oh, Teddy, he's in such a good mood. Of course he got a hand job.
Now ain't the time, dude. You seriously don't plan on going back, do you?
That little squeak
Where do you want to go, anyway?
I want to give this to Rise-chan. It's for her.
Aw. Oh, that's right. Rise joins your party.
Rise-chan
Or wait, she
will
becomes.
back us up from now
Yeah,
on.
she becomes the.
So I'm gonna fight alongside you with everything I
Oh
got.
yeah, this part.
Don't think of me as the same cute little Teddy.
He did a lot of sit-ups.
I'm an all-new
Yeah, Komanoto, I know who the murderer is. I mean, it's also you can also kind of see it coming, but nah, it got spoiled for me. That's okay though. I don't mind.
Teddy.
Wow, a new
His little
legend.
ears wiggle. Ah. Boom. I can't remember what spell he has off the top.
People are starting to stare. Keep it down, will you, Ted? Come on, let's go somewhere else.
Like what elements he has by default. Your family still live in Texas? Yes, they do.
Just to make sure, I'm gonna ask you one last time.
Let's got a little drink.
Nobody was over there except for you until the fog came back, correct?
That's what I've been saying.
Foo-foo and
Didn't
heel.
show up on
Okay.
the Midnight Channel either.
What's up with that?
No clue. But I think we can be sure now that King Moron was never thrown into the TV.
Then what? He was killed over here? Why not throw him into a TV like all the rest?
Couldn't.
They couldn't.
I don't know. That's probably the wrong
Well,
one. Whoops. Oh, it's on auto.
Maybe the culprit thought he couldn't kill any more people by throwing them
I
into
traveled
TVs.
to Pennsylvania. I don't think I have.
I mean,
No.
we prevented his last 3 attempts in a row.
Oh, I get you.
Teddy is Ice
Back to
Yukiko.
it.
Gotcha.
So they snuffed someone on our side.
Planning
this
multiple
time
intimate
to make sure it
relationships.
worked.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
I mean planning.
That's true.
I'm gonna bang
We have
everybody
no
I
way
can
of
if that's what you
preventing
mean.
more murders unless we catch the killer.
We need more clues.
What?
I wonder if Rise-chan's up and around yet.
She has to be.
Yeah, we'll have to put our hopes on her.
It's so hot out. I'm taking
Oh, JK
this
Eric,
off.
he's not the murderer. They were
Wait,
just joking.
you're not talking about your head, are you?
Hell yeah, this part. Boom.
Cut it out! There's kids watching! Jeez, they'll be scarred for life if they see an empty mascot walking around. Have a little consideration, man.
Banging
I'm
multiple
glad
girls
you're back
bites
to
your ass when
normal,
Valentine's
though.
Day rolls around,
Your
just saying.
fur's all fuzzy again.
Hey. I'll just pick the right dialogue option and sort it all out.
No.
Hey, Chewbacca. Went to college in Pittsburgh for 4 years. Cool place to visit. Yeah? What's good about it?
I
Never been.
trained, hoping to someday score with Chie-chan and Yuki-chan.
Gross. Don't
And
don't
now
say
I
that in front of them,
finally have
man.
an inside.
Oh.
Yeah, good job with that.
Come on. Can't we give it a rest with the whole scoring thing?
No, never.
Dude, you're hollow. Taking your head off isn't gonna cool you down.
But I just told you I'm
Campaign
not
easy
hollow
or ethical?
anymore. It's too hot.
Is the bear a bad guy? No.
I can't stand it.
Teddy is the goodest good guy. Yes, best scene. We get to see it.
It's so hot. Whoa! What the? Much better.
No way!
Ah, so refreshing.
Now that hit the spot.
Ah, Teddy's hot. So sparkling.
Hey, Chie-chan, Yuki-chan.
Yes?
Do you have anything to wear? I'm basically like a newborn at the moment.
Teddy? Is that really you?
Throwing so many sparkles.
Wait, did you say you're like a newborn? Then don't take the bottom part off. You need some clothes, right?
That's right, big
Come
dick
on,
Teddy.
Let's go look around.
That's Teddy? He said he's not hollow anymore. So, like, he grew himself a body in there?
Or Sparkles and a vampire.
What kind
That's
of
right.
creature would do that? I mean, what is he? Then again, this is hardly the first bizarre thing we've seen. And I gotta admit, it's probably better than him walking around in his bear suit. Oh hey, weren't we gonna see about talking to Rise? I was so shocked that I lost track of what we were talking about. Let's head over to Rise's place.
Friend zone.
As
Just
for
came on, already
Teddy,
sort of
he's
half
with the
naked
girls,
dressed
so
man.
he should be fine.
Does Teddy have 2 dicks? Probably has 4. Just a whole clutch of them. The rubber band around them all. Let's go eat ice cream.
It's finally the season for topsicles again.
Topsicles?
Dude, how many are you going to eat? You're gonna get a stomachache.
Sorry we're late.
How'd it take you that long to find clothes for Ted? Whoa. Is that you, Teddy?
Yeah, it is.
Oui, monsieur. How do I look?
He has a rose. C'est magnifique.
Don't encourage
4
him.
12-inch dicks, yes.
I
He
have
can
to
walk
say,
on them. Just
Totally blew my mind. But he's
Eldred,
Teddy, all right.
gonna go.
This guy had to make
Thanks for
it
tuning
a
in,
huge
man.
ordeal. Everything was new to him, so it turned into a big mess. He was so excited in the women's section that he started blabbering.
Now he's dressed.
Hey,
Sad
you
Pepe.
can't just go around doing whatever you please
Sorry,
when
friend
you're
zone.
in this form. Got it?
You gotta work for the bang.
Help it. It's his first time
Gotta make
in
dinner,
our
get some sleep.
world.
Alright, right. Thanks for watching.
All right.
Eat well,
You
sleep
don't
well.
need to get all mopey like that. I never said I won't forgive you.
Actually,
I'm so glad. I was worried that you
check and
didn't
see when
like
the
me
concert
anymore.
starts tonight.
Oh, man. If you can behave yourself, you'll be pretty cute.
Is he cute? What do you think, Kanji?
Huh? What are you asking me for?
Well, I was just wondering if he was your type.
Oh, I get it. What you're really asking is, will you please beat the shit out of me, Kanji?
That is a good question. His eyes, why are they so fucking blue? Because he's beautiful. Oh, she got the giggles again. Hey, Jessa Flo.
It ain't funny, Yukiko-senpai.
I'm doing pretty good. Getting to just chill on a Sunday.
Sorry.
Play some video games.
You'll have to forgive Yukiko. She's helpless when
Kanji's
she
gay.
gets this way.
He is
Oh, please,
bisexual,
everyone.
maybe.
Don't fight over me, baby.
Uh-oh.
Shut up! You picking a fight with me?
Tootsie Crit Season 2. I need more man, it's too good. Maybe. I haven't played Oceanhorn, no. Oh, but I've heard about it, yeah. Wind Waker clone, that's pretty fun.
Oh, well.
I should give it a shot.
Here, Kanji. Get whatever ice cream you want. Just share it with Teddy. We're gonna
Mr.
head for the tofu
Chopsticks.
shop.
Gonna go make tasty
Wait
ramen.
here
Nice.
until we get back.
Yeah, I do not own a lava lamp. I used to,
You're
though.
rich.
I live in a lava lamp.
I can't just take this from you.
Think of it as a welcome back party for Teddy. Just don't go around making a racket.
He's Austin Powers now.
Whoa, Yosuke,
so charming.
What's gotten into you? You're acting like a real senpai all of a sudden. Oh, I get it. You might say differently, but you're still nice to Teddy. I'm glad Yosuke's developing into such a mature adult. Someone who doesn't let trifles bother him.
What? You're worrying me, Chie.
Oh, it's about Teddy's clothes, that's all. We didn't have the money for them, so we
Did miss you,
charged the
Milt.
rest to
Welcome
you.
back.
Charge?
Do you drink tea at all?
Put it on my account.
I used to drink a lot more.
What the hell, Chie?
I've mostly been into
Never said
coffee
you
these
do
days. I use it as an appetite suppressant.
What else were we supposed to do? That stuff was expensive, even for Junette.
Oh yeah, Hoki, yeah, the Evo Marvel 3 call out.
Seriously charged it to me?
Some of that stuff happens, and that's the sort of thing that just would never, ever,
I just bought a motorcycle.
ever happen in any other esports tournament ever.
So,
But yeah, there's some
you're
call
already
outs
broke,
sometimes,
a little
and
more debt isn't gonna make
sometimes
much
people
of a
actually take
difference.
them and play them.
What?
There was one at
Come on, baby.
I think it was
Stop
NorCal
fighting
Regional.
over-
Shut up! This is your fault, you know.
It was, I think, I don't know if it was after the finals,
Listen here, Ted.
but some dude like took like 3 or 4 call outs in a row and like wrecked them all. I was like, oh shit! And it was on main stage during the tournament.
I'll make your
Or
next
rather, he
set
did a
of
couple of
clothes out of
runbacks
the
right in a
bear
row.
hide
It
you
was pretty
took
great.
off.
like money matches. People would just be throwing down 20s and playing. And yeah, that you're right. That spontaneous stuff just doesn't happen
Don't let it get you
because
down.
I guess everybody else wanted
Let's
to
go
be
get
more
some
adult.
popsicles.
I really, really like how the fighting game community has scaled a little bit. Like, they haven't reached the size of some other esports, but they've definitely maintained their feel. And I really like the fact that through Capcom Cup and other things like that, it's the same tournament organizers and the same community members are still running everything. Whereas, you know, like, when it comes to Riot and stuff, they just...
I had a feeling you'd
come.
Are you here to ingratiate yourself with Risei Kujikawa now?
Stealth, I feel the same way. Yeah, they changed TA's voice. I hated it to begin with, but it's good. I like it.
Wait, you're that guy we saw
Tried
with Kanji.
ICHF.
Precisely.
I don't know what that is.
I don't
80s
believe
mullet.
we've met since then. In fact, I don't believe I've ever introduced
What happened
myself.
to Yukiko's glasses?
My name is Naoto Shiragane.
They only wear them when they're in the...
I'm investigating the multiple murders that have occurred here.
When they're in the TV
Mind
zone.
if I ask you a few questions on the subject? The latest victim, Kenshiro Muraoka. He was a teacher at the school you all attend, correct?
So
Right, would
what?
never allow money matches. Yeah.
The public is focused
Well, they have
on
like
the fact
they
that he is
have
associated
professional
with the
event
second victim's
event production
school.
companies.
But in truth, that's
So it's
irrelevant.
professional,
What
but
intrigues
some of
me
the personality
is
is gone,
inconsistency.
or was never there in the
This
first place.
Muraoka has never appeared on television.
This guy's voice
What
is
do
not
you
a
make of
male's. Maybe it's because he's not male.
How are we supposed to know?
Well, we'll leave it at that.
Maybe that's a twist. Low carb, high fat. Oh, keto stuff.
For my part,
No, mostly
I'd
I'm
like
just
to
I'm just
solve
focusing on
this case as
calories.
quickly as possible. I'll be keeping an eye on you all.
I mean, right
Well
right
then,
now I'm just focused on
until we meet again.
weight loss, so I need to lose body fat. So
Who is that guy?
I do heavy lifts to
Felt
get
like
my
he
muscle mass up.
completely saw
I
through
try
us.
to do a little
He
more
even knew
cardio
about the
just to get some
TV
chump
thing.
calorie burn, but mostly it's just really tracking diet and making sure I don't overeat.
Oh, hi.
Boom.
Rise-chan, are you okay?
Rise-chan. They have a couple of different.
Good.
They have a different concept of gender
Are
in
you
Japan.
all here to check
yeah,
up
I know.
on me?
Well, yeah.
I know that it can be a lot more fluid.
Do you guys have a moment? There's something I want to tell you. Follow me.
I'm
My
pretty sure
grandma's
Naoto
taking
is
care of the
a
shop
woman
today.
though.
Huh?
The name said hat wearing boy.
Sure. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's a twist. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's. I know it doesn't really matter, but what is this game about? Chewbacca. It's basically a protracted murder mystery. People are dying, and your ragtag of teens is basically trying to figure out who or
I
how.
remember being at my house.
But it's pretty
When I came to, though,
it's pretty
I was already in
supernatural.
the other world.
Aw. Still no real information on the killer.
Naoto is 100% a
We met
woman.
this weird kid named Naoto a second ago.
Oh,
Anime Scooby-Doo.
he's come to the shop several
Linky,
times.
that's exactly what it is.
He
I've seen
asked
some
me a lot about the
photoshops
incident.
basically recreating
I didn't tell him anything about the other world,
Scooby-Doo
though.
with anime
I
characters.
figured it'd be a waste of time. Actually, he asked me about you guys, too, but I just made up some stuff. Like,
That's right, it's
they
Fox
found
time.
me unconscious on the roof at Jeunesse.
Well, I guess that's close enough to the truth.
So,
Like Blue Velvet, but anime.
what's up?
Yeah, it's kind of David
I
Lynchy
really
too.
appreciate what you did for me. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Some of the side stories are a little raw,
Huh?
a little lynchy.
Oh, you don't have to thank us.
Dude, she's so cute. Man, it's finally hitting me that you're the real deal. You really are
Trying to
Reset.
start to type a walk downstairs.
Well, I know I sounded gloomy and all from stress, so I thought you might not like me that way. Do I sound weird? Oh, but I guess it sounds more
They say
natural
stance is
this
10
way
out of
to the
10.
public.
Yeah, she's kind of
I'm
broad, isn't
sorry.
she?
I've
Power stance.
practically lost touch with what the normal me is
10 out
like.
of 10 stance.
No need to apologize. Just do what comes naturally.
I think everyone has multiple sides to
I'm
them.
doing IT when I'm not
You don't
hurt.
have to force yourself to
Or
decide
doing
on
it.
just one.
A workout plan?
It sounds convincing when Yukiko says it.
Huh? Really?
Thanks. I'm glad you're the first people I got to know here.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot your present. The teddy glasses. You don't have to take them, but...
Yeah, I was saving. Somebody else asked me to move the webcam, so... It seems like top left is just better in games in general. They used to be where life bars always were, but they aren't there anymore. It's just jam all over your eyeballs. Oh, what should I say?
Senpai, would you be struggling without my help?
Absolutely.
I can help you in that world, right?
And in this one.
With my power.
Yes.
So wouldn't it be better if I joined the team?
Your back rub power. Your soft palms power. Time for me to say something inspiring?
These are kind of
I
like
guess
proof
not.
that you're one of us.
Don't eat carbohydrates, only eat protein and salad.
I see. I do
Well, yeah.
remember you all wearing
That seems like a
glasses
shortcut
over
to
there.
lowering calorie intake.
Thanks, Senpai.
Or rather,
Now I'm part of the
a
team
roundabout
too.
way to do it. If the goal is to lose weight, to lose body fat, you don't have to be so drastic. You can eat carbs. You just have to track calories because carbohydrate-heavy foods tend to also be high in calorie. Why is it whenever I watch Lauren streams, I'm shitting? I don't know. I'm like coffee. I just blow it out for people. Go into some ASMR to help you sleep. Good luck, 80s mullet. I'm not sleeping, man. That's just...
I'll be going to Yasogami High
It's
starting
rough.
tomorrow.
Eat more good fats. I mean, sure,
I don't have
Benny.
any friends yet, so
It's,
don't ignore me, all right?
I think if you're a certain age, you don't have to
owe
care
you
too
my
much about
life,
the
so,
formation of your diet.
you know.
Like what kinds of fats you're eating. Or the distribution of your macros. If you want to be a professional bodybuilder, then yeah. But if you just want to get in shape, it's seriously diet and exercise at a simple level. It's track your calories, make sure you keep them at a reasonable level, and then do some lifts. If you're a dude, you should lift heavy. Helps produce testosterone and stuff. But I don't think you need to really dig into like restrictive diets aside from just making sure your calories are at a good spot. Do you like how formal esports are? Not to put the medium down, but I don't like that level of formality. I don't think that level of formality fits presenting games, at least for me. Okay, I don't, actually, and that's why I don't really watch formalized esports. Brood War and StarCraft 2 were some of the more formal ones I watched, but even still, those scenes are old enough that there's still some quirk there. I definitely don't watch MOBAs. Couldn't give it shit. Don't really watch Counter-Strike, even though I like that game. Don't watch Call of Duty. I'm excited for more Overwatch to blow up a little bit. There's been a lot of invitationals and stuff, and I've really enjoyed watching those. I think the spectating tools could probably stand to be a little more powerful for Overwatch, but I think that's something Blizzard's probably going to eventually roll out. So yeah, I got confused. I used diets like 2600 diet, high fat, protein, low carbs. That is a lot of calories, Benny. Are you trying to put on weight? Are you trying to lift heavy? Leave it to me. I'll be courageous. You should watch Rocket League. Yeah, Resonator. Now that's something
I didn't realize you were so cool, Senpai.
Ooh boy, cool Senpai.
Sure is a rough time to transfer here, though.
I haven't seen Rocket League yet, and I think that would be really fun.
All that and exams are soon too. Exams. Now I'm depressing myself. I wonder if there's any chance they'll be canceled.
I doubt it. They always hold exams, rain or shine.
I almost got killed by those monsters.
What kind of exercise would you recommend for girls?
Exams are nothing.
Same thing, really.
Alrighty then.
Women still benefit from
Discuss the case more
weightlifting.
tomorrow at our special headquarters.
Skeptical about the esports side of Overwatch. I think the draw of the game is the cast of characters, but it's in the player's best interest to choose powerful ones and ignore the weaker ones.
That makes 6.
Well, that
So
doesn't
I
exist,
still
though.
No one asked.
I have no interest in watching World of
We're all
Tanks.
done talking already.
I do have a
Senpai.
or a For Honor code, yeah. Got it from Ubisoft because they did a media
When
buy.
did you get so chipper?
Do you go to Yasogami
But I
like
think
Senpai?
Overwatch is going to be the sort of
I'll be
thing where
starting
people
school
will be
there
very
tomorrow,
early
so I hope we
to
get along too.
draw ranking lines, but the meta always shifts.
Cool.
Even now in like competitive mode,
what
people
grade
have
are you in?
flopped a couple of times about what they think the best team comp is.
So where's Teddy?
That stuff happens in StarCraft as well.
He's over there,
People
finishing
will
up his
swear up
fifth
and down
popsicle.
that
What
a
are
certain
we gonna do
build
with
or a
him?
certain army comp is unbeatable or the objective best.
Well,
And then a month later,
guess I'll take
somebody
him
will
home.
figure out how to just dismantle it using the tools of the game in a way that nobody thought about. And then that'll just shift everything. So I think that sort of thing's going to happen in Overwatch a lot. What can happen sometimes is the meta will stick. Players will just enter this kind of unspoken agreement where they both agree, like, this is just what we're going to do because this is the kind of game we want to play and the one that we prepared for. And sometimes when that happens, when there's kind of a logjam, Blizzard will put out a balance patch. Not necessarily to actually change the balance, but to just kind of like shake it up a little bit to kind of force people to experiment again with different compositions. That kind of stuff happened all the time in StarCraft, and it's starting to happen again in Overwatch. Just because Blizzard, I think, tends to balance
What's
games the same way.
Was it?
Melee is amazing. They've been tweaking a ton in Overwatch. They have, yeah. Hey, Kala. Rainbow Six Siege. I've been wanting to watch that professionally. That seems like it could be really cool. I'm here, Nanako. Boom. Trusted me.
I'm alright.
Anime dad. I got you.
This marks the second consecutive death after Miss Saki Konishi's, where the target was involved with Yasogami
I mean
High.
Reaper.
Mr. Muraoka was known
Yeah, there's some
for
pretty
his
great
teaching
Reaper
methods,
names.
and
What
is
do you think
said
of
to have
Paladins?
had
I don't really
constant
care.
friction with his students. The police
I've
will
heard
be
that it's been
pursuing
compared to
this line of
Overwatch a lot, but
inquiry,
I haven't even looked at
and
it.
are planning to begin a
don't care.
large-scale investigation
Overwatch is here.
tomorrow. We now turn to our reporter at the scene for more details.
Dad won't be coming home again today.
Womp womp. You can sing that song to yourself again. Ooh, magic trick. I think the World of Tanks League is the only one I watch, but my favorite shoutcasters left the season, so I'm watching way less. Used to watch E2F2L and slowly lost interest in it.
Do it again.
Man.
Do it again.
Kids love magic. He's even doing a dad trick. Boom. I mean, the only Overwatch character that requires true skill, Bastion.
Hey, how did you do that? Tell me.
There are levels of play to Bastion. I mean, everybody thinks that Bastion just sits in one spot, and if he ever gets made, he's dead. But you can be a good Bastion. You can move. You can displace. Every time your people basically see you, you have to move. And it's all about posting up in the right sight lines and stuff. There's levels of skill to even Bastion, which people kind of assume is the basest character.
It's been quite some time.
And there's some cheese strats with Bastion too. Like you can do the
Do not be alarmed.
Reinhardt Bastion
You are
Mercy
fast
combo.
asleep in the real world. I have
Or even
summoned you
Diva Bastion
within
sucks
your
dick.
dreams.
God. Using her
How
defensive
are things
matrix.
proceeding? Are you gradually drawing nearer to a solution to the mystery?
Your homie Igor here. Yes.
Excellent.
On the restate boss
The
fight,
season
got
has
to this point where none of the
changed,
attacks will connect.
but your
What do you do to get
future
past that point?
is
Just
not
stay alive.
yet closed.
Joe Wid.
In time, a path will open to you.
Our
What's up,
true
Jess?
reason for calling you here tonight is to provide a new form of assistance to help you achieve just that. Fusing personas.
I have.
Have you been using our services diligently? The aid we will henceforth provide is an advanced form of fusion. I speak of the power
Yeah,
to
Joe Wid, you're
fuse
basically where I am.
or more personas at once. I am
Tracer's
quite
ult is the
certain
weakest in the
that this will
game?
enable you to command even stronger powers.
Sort of. I think hers might be the most temporal. Like, if you hit her ult, kind of the way I think about it is there's an ebb and flow to a match of Overwatch. There are moments of strength and moments of weakness. So, like, if your team is all together and they're ready to push, that's a moment of strength. And typically, you want to push when your opponent is weakest. The time delay, or like the amount of time you get to be in an advantage after Tracer's ult, if you execute it well, is very short. At most, you'll kill one, maybe two people. Or, like, destroy a turret for 20 seconds. Tracer's ult charges fast into good combo with Zarya. Yeah, Stealth, that's a really good point. High Noon is countered by so much, yeah. I think Tracer's, the whole point of Tracer is to create a snapshot of opportunity. So if Tracer suicides in, or just dives in, and manages to assassinate a Mercy or something like that before a push, or during a push, then the other team loses their Resurrect, and that can be enough time to take a point. That's how that play is supposed to go, or may work out. But the way most people play Overwatch is a TDM. So if it's just 6 people running around doing their own thing, and Tracer manages to blow up one person, it doesn't do shit. So, yeah, Little Leonidas. I like Recore as well, but I'm starting to understand why people might not. When you get to the turn-based battle parts, legit, Sir Barnacle Boy, I'm kind of stuck in a very story-heavy segment, because last time I did a very combat-heavy segment. So the way the game works is, every story chunk, there's one character you have to save by getting to a certain floor in the game's main dungeon. I haven't seen that death battle, no. But the way the game is set up is that it's in your interest to get as far in the dungeon at one stretch as you can, because when you leave and come back, it changes the next day. And typically you want to like get as much done in a single day as possible, because going to the dungeon occupies a time slot that you could spend leveling up a social link or something like that. Zarya's ult comes well with all the offensive heroes, yeah. But Zarya's ult is one of those where you can't do anything by yourself. You might be able to pull him off the map. There's been some cute stuff with that. Are you getting Death Stranding? I don't know, man. I don't even know what it is yet. Mei's ult is kind of like that, too. You can grab 3 or 4 people with it, but if you're by yourself, you might be able to kill one of them. Reinhardt's ult can kind of be that way, too. There are some that are extremely situational and others that just kind of work whenever.
Hey, is that stuff about King Moron?
Oh yeah, Kala, you missed.
It was on TV,
You missed the ultimate
right?
anime dad,
It must
Dojima.
be true.
Cute Zarya strats. That was Recore?
Good morning.
Oh, dang.
I'm Noriko Kashiwagi, your new class
You can
teacher
see her, bro.
starting today.
Oh, man. All these poor little high school boys.
You all probably know already, but now
She's
that
so
Mr. Morooka has
breathy.
passed away, I'll be taking good care of you instead.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
So very sexy.
Why don't we start off with a moment of silence
I bet her
for
boobs
Mr.
jiggled when she
Morooka.
giggled.
Close your eyes, everyone. That should be enough.
Yeah, we're done.
I'll do my best to fill Mr. Morooka's shoes. So, our regular
bra.
exams are still on track for next week. As your principal said, it's times like these when the schedule is most
What's up,
important.
Mr. Taddy
Nori-chan.
Bojangles?
Oh, it must be tough for you. But that's what it means to become an adult, little by little.
I already can't stand her.
All the chicks hate her.
First King Moron and now Kashiwagi? How much worse can it get?
Oh, and one more thing. That idol in our first year class.
How did
Ms.
someone that seductive get hired for a high
was
school
it?
teacher?
In person.
Resonator because people know how to
She's
run the school well.
nothing like she seems on TV.
They saw
so
her.
Don't get your hopes
They were
up,
like,
okay?
yes.
What's so
At
great
Funhouse, you guys
about
don't
an
work
idol
weekends.
anyway, right,
No.
class? She's
We
just
try
a
not
piece
to.
of inexperienced jailbait.
Holy shit. Woo. That escalated.
What's up with her? Does she think she's Rosette's rival?
She doesn't
No, we
stand a
usually
chance
try to
against
pre-produce all our
Rosette.
stuff for the weekend.
I mean,
but if we're doing like an
Kashiwagi's
event or
on the
traveling
wrong
or stuff,
side
we
of
essentially
40.
work those weekends. She seduced the principal. There you go. Just
I bet King Moron would have been ecstatic
shut
to
up
hear
and enjoy the
Rosette had
titty.
enrolled
Damn
here.
right.
Someone told me they saw him buying Rise's pinup book.
That sounds kind of pervy.
A little bit.
He annoyed the hell out of me, but I feel bad that he got killed. Oh, you know what? Rosette was on
Roman
a
numeral, that
striptease
sucks.
show.
Team leaves during competitive matches?
Striptease?
No, I haven't done
true, the
I haven't done my
paparazzi
matchmaking.
would've
I
been
don't
all
want to.
I'm serious. But the
I only want
reception
to play
was
with
bad
like
right
people
when
I
it was
know.
getting to the
At least
good
that's
part.
fun.
It was on
I
that
don't want to deal
midnight
with
channel
yeah,
everyone
like
keeps
teams getting
talking
super
about.
salty and yelling at
You
each other and
actually
then
believe
bailing
that
out.
crap? How friggin' dense are you? Trust me, you were dreaming it.
The rumor about the Midnight Channel is spreading further.
Yeah, Milt. Rosette and Rise
We
are the
better
same
wrap
person.
this
Rosette
case
is
up
kind of her
quick.
stage name.
Anyways, let's meet up later. Don't make any plans for this afternoon.
I think they should add kicking to Overwatch, mainly for those asshole mays in your team who block the door at the start of a round. No, I'm kind of fine with it, how it is. People would get really punitive and childish with kicking if they were able to. That's a good sound.
It's been a while since I failed any subjects.
Yeah, if by a while you mean all the
You're on
time.
vacation while your friends were doing competitive? No.
But you've ever seen
That
my
sucks.
scores?
But GA always has above average marks in the subjects that she doesn't fail.
Hey, why'd you tell him? My score's just very. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's usually more than one exit. There would have to be 3 mays to block them all. Also, it takes like 6 seconds to go away. It's not that big of a deal.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
It is a pretty dumb troll, though.
It's just, I thought it would take me a while to make any friends at my new school.
Too bad we met under such awful circumstances.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think about King Moron's case? He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel even once.
If this person had been inside the TV, I would have sensed it. My nose isn't as sharp now, but I can tell that much.
But they found the body on a foggy day again, right? They said on the news that that crime scene was just the way it was for that announcer and Saki-senpai.
really wonder about the culprit's motives. Why was Mr. Muraoka targeted?
Hope it wasn't personal. Because there's way too many people who ate a King Moron's guts.
Do you feel that hackers of GTA 5 will deter Funhouse from making videos in public
people who get
games?
famous on TV who are
Not
targeted?
yet. It depends on how widespread it is.
TV. I picture him as someone who doesn't know the victims
So
at
wait,
all.
is the other world they talk
I
about
don't think
in
it's
this game
worth
inside of a
trying to
TV?
figure out
Yes.
motives for that type.
That's where the dungeons
There
are.
are too many people who hold grudges against you for no reason, even if you've never met them before.
Huh. You sound like you speak from experience, Rise-chan. But with King Moron, he didn't appear on the Midnight Channel or the regular TV. I don't get this at all.
Man, 2 victims in a row from our school. That's
You got
gotta
the
set
pre-alpha
off the
for
police's alarm
For
bells.
Honor, and if you do,
They're
are you
not
gonna play
leave any
it?
stones
Probably not
at
on stream
school
though.
unturned.
But I have played it.
You know, to be honest, somewhere deep inside, I thought maybe King Moron was the killer.
Valorant's getting DDoSed again? Ah.
The news says that he was the second victim from Yasogami High, but we all know that's not the case. And
Why do
I've
people
heard him
keep
say
doing
more
that?
than once that so-and-so deserves to die.
It's clearly past the
But
point of
now,
having any
I
purpose.
feel bad that I doubted him. He was a capital A asshole, but that doesn't justify killing him. And not just King Moron. I feel sorry for all the victims. I can't forgive the killer, no matter what.
Yeah, Call, I've been streaming for 3 hours.
Well, we'll do what we can. For King Moron's sake, too. At this rate, you have to figure that the killer has something to do with the school, right? So why don't we split up and...
That won't be necessary.
Uh-oh. Cool kid, back on the case.
You!
There is no need to examine the case of Mr. Muraoka any further.
Why's that?
Apparently, the police have found a suspect. It would be best to let them handle the case from here.
How do you know?
I'm on this case as a special investigator, by request of the prefectural police.
What?
They found a suspect? Who is it?
As to his name, I haven't been informed. I do know that he is
Yeah,
a
Jess,
high
Teddy
schooler.
got real hot. He grew a
It
body.
isn't public knowledge yet, but he isn't a student of your high school. It seems they are quite confident that this boy is the killer. They have testimonies directly linking him with the incident. I expect it's
If I
only
liked
a matter
Attack on
of time
Titan, what other
before he is
animes might I
apprehended.
like?
Soon this case will be solved,
Dead Man
and
Wonderland.
the town will
I think that
once
came up.
again be its peaceful, rustic self.
The suspect
Paranoid Agent?
is a high
I
schooler?
think would be good.
All right. So why come tell us? That's confidential
No,
info,
it turns out
right?
to be Miss Anime
Why
Titties.
run
I'm
right
gonna
here
be
and spill it?
bothered. I don't think her chest
Your
gets
game
bigger.
will soon reach its end.
That would be pretty
I
awesome.
Felt I should at least let you know that.
Yeah, Teddy's human now.
You don't
And
deny
hot.
then that you have involved yourselves in the matter? Well, no matter. I have no reason to say anything further.
A game? Aren't
Got a
you
little
the one
rose
who
on his
thinks
shirt.
of this as a game?
Ooh, got him.
I don't care if you're a special investigator or an amateur sleuth. All you're doing is solving mysteries. What could you possibly know about us? You're the one who's playing a game here.
One of the victims? She meant a lot to me. How could I possibly treat this like a game? Plus,
Legitimate question,
made a
how's Dead Man
promise.
Wonderland like Attack on Titan?
Yosuke.
A game.
I thought it was,
That may be quite true.
it seemed
Why
seemed
so understanding all
equal
of
in
a sudden?
intensity. I only saw the first
Oh, I
episode
get
though,
it.
so I don't know what
I was
what I'm
wondering
doing.
why you'd be wandering around like this when the police have a suspect.
No,
What,
wait,
they
I'm
get
thinking of
rid you
Tokyo
now that
Ghoul.
they have
Never
their man?
mind. Jesus,
Is that why you
see,
came
I'm all
here?
fucked up.
You were lonely?
Oh, she binds her
Detectives
chest.
normally
She's
aren't
actually got the
involved with
biggest out of all the
arrests,
girls. Oh,
and
really?
we never harbor any special emotions
can't tell if you're joking or
regarding
not.
a case either. Still, it is rather unfortunate that people are only attentive so long as our services are required.
Well, there's some fan art that
But
certainly
then, I'm accustomed to it.
is very generous with her, but
Much about this case was perplexing, but its solution was surprisingly simple. Well then, I'll be going now.
goodness. Yeah, their fan artists are very
that about?
kind to her
He
chest,
just
but
said
that's
his
typically
piece
how it
and
goes.
left? He said they have a suspect. But is this really gonna solve everything?
Who knows?
I'm gonna watch the animation when you finish the game. Actually, probably. People have said it's very good. But actually, I think I'm gonna have to stop here. Because I've got a concert coming up. Want to prepare for that. Gotta take a shower. Maybe eat a snack. So yeah, I apologize for wrapping up a little earlier than usual, but... time moves on. Got plans. I get to go see Kraftwerk in 3D. Hopefully with, like, lasers and shit. Weird, dumb visualizations. German things flying around. So excited. But thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, sorry, everybody. I gotta move on. Thanks for tuning in. Should be able to keep to a normal schedule coming up. Not a whole lot of stuff going on in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, Komanoto, I do have a schedule. It's just right down there in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll pick this up again some other time. So, see you guys. Have a good day.
Campsite better than you found it when you got there. Well, as I grew up and grew in this business, I came to realize I still need to do that. My campsite's just a little bigger now. It's Southern California. It's the United States of America. And this business has given me a tool to leave it better than I found it, instead of the mess I was making of it before. So I don't know what's going to grab you, folks. I don't know if it's going to be the houses, the cars, the travel, the time with your kids that you hear talked about up here. When I take my daughter to swim class and dance class, there ain't a whole lot of dads around to have conversations with. They look at me kind of weird, like, oh, you must be unemployed, or a stay-at-home dad or something, you know, and your mom's out helping, or your wife's out doing everything for you. No, we're free together. They ain't got a clue. They ain't got a clue. A lot goes on backstage back here with people sharing their dreams and pictures of their new houses and plans and things like that. And last few weeks we've been carrying around an incredible picture of a beautiful new home that we've been able to buy. These things are real handy. A couple things you can do with them. You can address them to your friends that said no. Pretend it's a postcard.
I just want you to know that you have a choice now. You've seen that it doesn't take a certain person. You've seen this all weekend long. It does not take a certain person. I mean, Rennie and I were stoners. He's a bread truck driver, and we were just stoners. I mean, but I had a dream always. There's got to be a way. We live in America. There has to be a way. And without going to school, without doing all these things, there has to be a way to make it, because this is America. Other people make it. How do they do it? You know? And I remember always thinking that kind of thing. And Randy, he hated me, I think, for it. He's just like, get off my back. I mean, can't you just relax? I could never relax. It was like, we could do something. There's something out there. But we were just stoners, trying to get by and going to our jobs and smoking our pot and hoping that we could find something or run into somebody someday and something great. And we did.